And welcome back. Okay, so we are about to take on the Black Heart's Den, where elite bandits dwell. But first, let's wait for night time. There we go. Okay, so a few swordmasters, one scoundrel, a plethora of highwaymen, etc, 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 and also a robber baron. Okay, so let's see how we do. Alright, so 34 of them. Start with the weights, as usual. This would be very painful during the daytime. With all those damn crossbows. Anyway, okay, let's advance a little bit here. But not all the way, not just yet. Okay. Well, I guess we are just going to go for it. Would be nice to be able to see though. So daytime does or would have its benefits, but oh well. I guess I could have used the falcon already. Maybe I should have. Just to find out where the sword masters are and what they're equipped with. Okay, well that helps. Let's go in this direction with Einar. Alright, and Zahiri will go for the flank. As will Wolfgang. And Shuraid, I guess, handles this flank, mostly by himself. Though I don't necessarily want to get too aggressive with him either. Depending on who the crossbow guys decide to target and whether they hit or not, I might have to pull someone back here. Yeah. So yes, Leofric actually is in real danger of dying here. So I guess I should get him out of there. He is basically out of the fight with 33 hit points. He is, it seems, quicker than they are, so he will be able to move before they can finish him off. But yeah, I guess these, oh, come on, why Leofric? Well, if he dies, it's fine. I have accomplished the goals I set for myself for this run. Anyway, what I was going to say is that these elite brigands are no joke if they have a ton of these crossbow guys. Guess I will use the falcon now, since I'm not going to use the blitzkrieg ability. There's a swordmaster. Where's the other one though? Seems that I cannot locate the other one. Well, that's fine. That's completely fine. Alright. Well, let's see if Einar can thin their numbers. Indeed he can. Okay, good job. But yeah, definitely will be pulling Leofric back here. Run away! Bravely. Okay, well, anyway. It's possible that I want to use the blitzkrieg. The question is, if I do I do it now? I think the answer is probably no. But in that case, do I use one of these instead? I guess I could hold steady now and then use Blitzkrieg next round if it looks like that I want to. And we'll see about Onslaught at some point. Yeah, this is plus range defense as well, but I think only one of them, only one... Well, two crossbow guys haven't unleashed their bolts at us. But sure, use hold steady now. Okay, here they come. Like lambs to the slaughter. I guess I will go for this guy immediately. Pretty well done. 80%. Okay, sure. Finish him off there. Alright, I guess I could spearball. I suppose that's fine. But he is also quicker than they are, it seems. So I don't need to use it now, do I? I don't think I do. Let's use it next round. And none of the Swordmasters have yet even reached our vision. I would imagine that's about to change though. Okay, probably use something here, maybe just shield wall. I think we'll allow Charade to handle this flank by himself. I think he will be able to do it. Probably. The issue is that these guys will probably shield wall and test the spear wall, in which case the spear wall is at some point going to fail, but we should be fine still, even if that happens. And if not, then so be it. Not sure what I'm even accomplishing by holding all of these guys back though, since they're pretty easy to kill. They can deal damage, but they are pretty easy to kill as well. Anyway, so Hadi. Where do I put Hadi? I guess I could throw some stuff from there. Go for one of these. There you go. I'll try to move here. Okay, successful. Sure. I think I will go for this guy straight away. Probably. It is an 82. Good job. So this guy is more dangerous than the crossbow guy. Yeah, I think I will go for him. Now if I want, I can step back. Actually, I will. Let's do that. And let's see how Charade does with his spear. I'll allow this guy to kill himself as he tries to flee. Speaking of fleeing, Leofric, get even further away from the action. Just observe from a safe distance. Wait there, wait there. Okay, getting netted. I do like that free riposte. It's pretty rare that I use riposte in like Legends when I play. So getting it for free definitely feels nice. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, am I going to use Blitzkrieg? Maybe. The Swordmaster has arrived here. Where is the other one though? Do I still not see the other one? It seems that I still don't. But there were supposed to be two of them, right? I think so. I think there were two. Well, in any case, he's hiding somewhere. Somewhere in the backline, there do be one more Master of the Sword. Anyway, so yeah, Blitzkrieg or not, I think probably yes. Though Zahiri does have more initiative. Basically double this guy's initiative. My net is over here, and also the throwing weapons are the reliable way of dealing with these guys. So that's a bit awkward. I can relocate, but that's going to take time. Yeah, I don't think the Blitzkrieg even helps unless I get a net on this guy. In which case I could just use Onslaught now. And if we feel like Blitzkrieg is necessary, then we can use it later. So sure, let's use that now. And if I move, I get Inspiring Presence from Mahdi. Does put Bertram at a bit of a bad spot though, so I think probably skip that. He does have the 9 lives though, so it's very unlikely he'll actually die even if I make semi-aggressive moves. Also, there's only 2 guys here who can actually hit him for now. But I don't want the same... Well, the same cannot happen to him since I dealt with these crossbow guys, but yeah. I think it's such a minor thing to get that Inspiring Presence there. I'll not risk taking armor damage or injuries on Bertram. If I had more defenses, then I would, I think. And also, yes, 52, 55, so pretty soon the spear wall is about to fail. Also, Shurade is completely fatigued out. I think someone threw like a throwing spear at him. Well, that's fine. Also, what did this guy do? Didn't notice. Did he also throw something? Maybe. In any case, Theodobald. Well, let's still wait. I'll wait with this guy, with Mahdi, just in case I can activate Berserk. Well, I don't want to waste the Berserk. Kind of waste attacking this guy who's already fleeing. Let's do that and maybe reposition. So let's wait. You can also wait. Or actually, no, you can move there, I think. 86, let's wait now. Okay, Shurade, I think, will need help here. The question is who provides it. So Einar is pretty close. Mahadi is also pretty close, but then again, Swordmaster is here. Then again, there is likely another Swordmaster somewhere around there. I think it's going to be Einar who helps there. I did want to hit this guy with Einar, but I think we might prefer this option instead. Sadly, that means not attacking anyone during this round. Oh well. Yeah, okay, sure. Go there. Provide support. And I think maybe even make this kind of aggressive move with Wolfgang. Do I benefit from doing that though? Not necessarily. I don't want to try to hit the Swordmaster yet anyway, because dealing with the other enemies first is far easier. So ideally, we get one of our tanks to engage with the Swordmaster. Out of curiosity, I'll check. So versatile swordsman for this guy. I don't remember what it's called, but I think there is a Swordmaster perk that allows them, if they have it, to attack at least twice with something like this Zweihander, but this guy doesn't seem to have it, so he is not as dangerous. He's still quite dangerous, even at this point in the run, if I allow him to exist or be alive for a while, but still not quite as dangerous as he could be. Anyway, so the question was, do I move there? I think it's fairly safe, as long as I can keep the Swordmaster away from Wolfgang for a while at least, which, I don't know, we might be able to accomplish. I'll make that move. Not sure if it's the correct one, but let's make it. And I think we can even send Theodobald there. Just walk past this guy. Probably. We'll see though. Though now I don't need to do it, because the coast is clear, so to speak. Anyway, so Gerhard, I guess I could send Gerhard here now. Does he have Backstabber, by the way? He does. Okay, that helps hitting the Swordmaster. So maybe I don't actually want to move him. Then again, he can loop back around through the middle. I think I will send him down here. That also gives it as an option to help down south. Spear wall is holding so far. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's use Theodobald here. He does have the split attack though. Well, I guess getting split once or even twice isn't the end of the world if it happens. Also, can I use this? No, I can't. Not against the Swordmaster. Oh well, let's use Indom instead of Shield Wall. Okay, go for, well, 95s all around. Let's go for this guy. Okay. I would probably try to reposition if that miasma wasn't there, but it is. How about rotation though? Could rotate Subar there. I think it's a decent move. I will do it. Alright. Instead of going for this guy, I will actually move. I think. Gets hit by the 32. Okay, well, fair enough. Do I want to try it again? I think I'll try it one more time. Well, it's not meant to be. Okay. And... oh. The game is giving me this bug again, so I can't actually... can't actually target the guy. I can target his friend here, but he is already fleeing. Well, that's a shame. Okay, well, just get some fatigue back, I guess. AoE attack would be nice. Just freeing Charade would also be pretty good. I think I'll wait for a better AoE attack. I don't want to, like, wade in there. Though I can do it from there. And that's only going up against one Brigand here, which is fine. Probably fine. Yeah, I'll go for it. It's also against 2 semi-dangerous opponents, who are also pretty easy to hit and kill. Okay. There is a mace here, so I will wait just in case. Just in case of a stun. Alright, and now I can reposition. And I guess I will, since that keeps us from getting split. Frick just moved there. 76, that's not that high. I might still go for it, but I don't know. Could also reposition, that means not attacking. I'll wait. Okay, getting netted. I'll lower the combat speed a little. Down to 2. This guy thought better of stepping into the miasma. Alright, so yeah. Let's wait with you and possibly use the Blitzkrieg. Also, what did the Swordmaster do? I guess he missed. Use a Smash Shield. Okay. And now Theodobald is fatigued out. No, sure. Why not? This is semi-dangerous for these two. But we do have Hadi over there. Okay, well, anyway. Move there and wait. Oh, knocked back. That's actually not bad for us. That's where I was kind of trying to go last round. Anyway, now I don't have enough fatigue for Indom. Let's shield wall then. And I'll go for freeing Einar. There you go. And the spear wall has failed, and also we are out of fatigue. Okay, just break free, I guess, and have your free attack, which misses. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so 18. I can't actually attack twice. Is that because I was knocked back? Maybe. Maybe. He has iron lungs. So he should... No, it's because... Yeah, okay, never mind. My bad. It's because he's encumbered. So he actually regains 17 fatigue. Not 18 per turn. Okay, well, next level I will, I think, take Finesse, as I've discussed. But yeah, this weapon... I don't know. Might not be using it long term. Then again, the run is not going to last that much longer, I don't think. Probably not, at least. What I can do is this, though. Take that. Okay. Let's move here and do the AoE attack. Well, you tried. You tried. Anyway. Bertram. We are very spread out, so if I use the Blitzkrieg, it's not going to help all that much. So Inspiring Presence is kind of a waste. Over here and over here as well. How about over here? Well, kind of the same deal. I think I will send Bertram somewhere south though. That's where the bulk of their forces are. And there's the other Swordmaster, okay. Has a war branch, sure. Alright, let's see. Just move Mahdi one tile, I guess. Wait for this guy. Can't attack 3 targets. How about attacking just 1? Only 37 against the Bull of Felmern. 20% crowded. Yeah, pretty low chances against all of them. Well, I'll wait. I will wait. Deal with that guy. Shield wall for now, and I guess you can't really do anything else. Okay. So, what exactly did you do? Was that the line breaker skill? Pushed through and staggered Thunderbolt. Uses overhead strike and hits Thunderbolt. 24% chance. Hits the head. Okay, well. Now we need to deal with this guy ASAP, since he is now next to Wolfgang. Okay, well, anyway, we have a pretty good reap here. Just go for it. It's only 53 against the Swordmaster, but then again, 53s do land sometimes. Not this time, though. Okay, so we're definitely getting fatigued out. All over the place. And they are about to flank us, which means they can get to Bertram. Not sure I positioned correctly in this fight, we are very spread out. It's kind of a little bit working in their favor, I guess, even though we are cutting through them mostly with ease. Mostly. I think I'll just move one tile there, that's a slightly, ever so slightly safer spot for him. And then decide later what else. Okay, also Hadi gets inspired. That's good news. I am not actually in netting range of the Swordmaster. I can net the Bull of Felmern. I think if we are going to net him, it shouldn't be now. We'll just have to deal with this guy without a net, it seems, unless I have one somewhere. Zupar has one. Leofric actually has one, and Leofric is semi-close, so we can potentially do that. Well, in any case, let's go for this guy before he gets to attack here. There you go. And it's on Zubair and Mahdi to deal with this Swordmaster. It seems. He is wavering, which obviously helps. This guy is going to get away unless I stop him with Mahdi. I could do that, because that also enables me with Vigorous Assault to go for the other Swordmaster next round. And also killing him is obviously a good thing. I think I will. Let's go for it. Okay, can I attack twice here? Yes. 69. Okay, good. And this Swordmaster is now also wavering. Alrighty. I might try to move here so I can AoE attack there. That also keeps this guy from reaching Bertram. I think that's a good thing. Well, obviously it's good if I'm successful. Will I be successful though? Well, only one way to find out, I suppose. Okay, dodges and 11%. Okay. Good hit. Does mean that this guy has reached Hadi. And if I want to use his reach mace, I need to get rid of the net. Well, I guess we can throw it on the bull of Felmern. Alright, sure. Just recover. Stabity, stab, stab. Okay, more of them coming in. Not sure if the Blitzkrieg is still going to help us all that much. It helps a little bit. I think I will use it now. A bit of a shame that we are so spread out. Also, I don't want to move Milo there. That blocks Mahdi. Instead, let's send Milo south. Alright, and throw the net at the bull. Though he's quite likely just to break free basically immediately. But let's do it. Okay, and let's see. 78, 87. Nice headshot. Nicely done. 61. Okay. Completely fatigued out, of course. Do I even want to move there? I guess I do. Get closer. Right, AoE cannot be done again since I don't have Iron Lungs, nor do I have a second wind potion in effect. I'll go for the bull probably. Okay. 42 only, and he has Rebuke, does he not? Yes, he has Rebuke. Zahiri does have pattern recognition though. Do Swordmasters get that, by the way? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well I think I will just attack. Missed. But that hits. Decided to reposition for some reason. Okay, well, sure, why not? Let's wait. Takes 3, but gets there. Okay, they're running away as well. $35 only. Let's wait for Wolfgang to attack first. That was a 48, so semi-lucky. Or, well, 2% lucky. Alright, I probably don't need to use the net, but I'll get it out just in case. Well, he doesn't have underdogs, so sure, let's surround him. 35. Nope. Okay, and he's fleeing. Attempting to flee, that is. So, net unnecessary. Okay. The fight has been won. All that remains is clean up duty. If Zubar does not reach level 19 to get that finesse perk, or Brawny, which is the other option, by the time I actually get to the Noble War contracts, then I suppose I will switch weapons, because he can't keep swinging that thing. Yeah, just recover. Okay, 3 of them left. There we go. We did get a famed item. It is a famed bow, and it's not very good, though. Okay. Not exactly thrilled about that, but hey, we did it. And no one died, though it did come semi-close for Leofric. So that's why you do those fights during the night time. And also maybe I positioned him incorrectly. Also maybe I should have used the Falcon straight away just to see what's actually going on. But anyway, let's now head to, I think, like Königshaven. Let's go through Sandberg, because we can sail from there. And see if we can find a nice, juicy Noble War contract. I'll leave this easy. Undead camp here. Yeah, I'm not going to dig. What is this though? An easy group of nomads. Okay, sure, I'll kill them. Let's leave Leofric out of this though. Has anyone else taken sufficient damage to warrant any changes? I don't think so. Okay, let's rush them. Okay, 7 left. This guy's dodging like he's, or blocking rather, like his life depended on it. Alright, one more. There we go, and Sahiri gets a level up. Can't fit all of that garbage, but that's fine. Okay, so Sahiri level 20. I'll actually take fatigue over melee defense here. Which might be a silly thing to do, but I think he basically has enough. And more fatigue would be nice. Anyway, so here we are at Sandberg. There's a caravan to Al Anwar offered. I might even take that, maybe. There is a weaponsmith there. Just for that alone. Well, I'll keep it as an option. Why can I not speak? Anyway, let's sail to Königshaven and offload our stuff. And also we have ambushed trade routes, which is pretty damn nice. Selling price is 19. Well, not the best I've ever seen, but still. Sell the Goblin Bow. Sell Sir Malte's Warsong. Definitely could be repairing some of this stuff, but I don't need to do it. I'll keep the better Goblin Pike. Though even that will likely never see any use. But still, let's keep it. Okay, nearly there. That's probably good enough. Though 100 minus 4. I think I'll keep that as an option. Let's keep it around as an option for a nimble helmet. Sell that. Okay, and also sell that, and that's probably it. Okay, now let's see. 3 skull something. Rife of Brigands, I don't think I will. Nor will I do that. Caravan to Tandorf. If I remember correctly, there is nothing there, but let's double check. There is a Fletcher there. However, what is this? Okay, greenskins is not what we want. We want noble war stuff. And ideally a 3 skull. Okay, I guess I'll take the Fletcher. Though we only have the thrower, so I don't know. theoretically possible to spawn famed throwing weaponry. Well, whatever. Let's take it and also see if a Noble War contract pops up. I'll go 8 times speed, feeling reckless. If something attacks us, it's going to die. Okay, don't want to do anything there. Alright, so 10 Durf. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, well, good talk. This is, I think, Scrats. Don't care. What is this? Just a patrol. Okay, that's not what we want. We want the Noble War. Well, let's go to Whitehall. See if Noble War is offered there. Okay, these guys don't have a champion, but how close are we to a level on you? Yeah, okay. Still a ways to go. But just to level this guy, I think I will do that fight. I'll switch back into this though, because he can at least keep swinging that without worrying about fatigue. Okay. How are you doing, Leofric? Pretty close to normal. Pretty close, not quite, but pretty close. Should be fine in this fight. If you can even call something like this a fight, it will be more like a slaughter. Yes, you keep on shield walling. Maybe that will save you. You never know. Maybe it will. Well, it seems we were able to hit regardless. Hold steady. Okay, hit there. Hit in the head. I would have taken Steel Brow where it offered, but it wasn't. For Zahiri. I basically always take Steel Brow if I want someone to live. No matter what armor they are going for. Okay, well, go for that guy and miss. Through a rotation, I guess. That was a mistake though, since now I don't get the inspiring presence there. Oh well. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Even if you miss. Don't step there. Taking a bit of damage, but obviously not enough. There we go. I'll repair their stuff, even though it doesn't matter. Or at least most of it. Anyway, head to Whitehall. If I can't participate... Oh, come on, guys. Upon hearing some sellswords yelling at each other, you reluctantly set aside your quill pen and step outside your tent. There you find Zubair and Einar in each other's faces, and between them they're pulling at the Grand Diviner's flail. What is being screamed between them are obscenities of a most graphic nature. And just as you're about to step in, the flail glows a bright green and both sellswords drop the weapon to launch at each other. The fight is ended fast, but not without injuries. Just what did they see? Well, obviously I haven't ever seen that event before. But there you go. And also there you go, more brigands. Well, okay. I'll double check how we're doing. But yes, we will kill them for the XP. Also, yes, Bertram got a level 17. And okay, I'll switch this armor. Actually, let's see. 135.12. If I use what's the thing? The new thing. This thing. That's well. It is still okay. It is still the max value. Okay, so we found a use for the noble mail. That's good. Though I don't have an attachment for it. I guess that's fine though. Also, I do have the exact same piece of leather armor with the hyena attachment. Well, anyway. How about the Grand Diviners? Let's double check. So that's 90 durability minus 2 fatigue, which is pretty nice, but like I've said in the past, better if you have Steel Brow. Obviously, it's only 10 durability of this one, but then again, I don't need the fatigue help. Well, then again, well, vision minus 3 is not nice. He will still be able to see during the night to attack, though. But whatever, let's go with this combination for now, I think. So would be better with a hyena fur attachment, but oh well. Anyway, more brigands will be fed to the sword here. What I was going to say, if I can't find like a good noble war contract in a reasonable amount of time, then I think I might even end the run a bit earlier than I thought, since I have accomplished the goals that I set. And killing these easy groups, well, then again, I don't need to be killing them, but it does get a bit stale when you're this high level and it takes so long to level your guys. Anyway, let's try to make this quick. Which it should be. Don't step into the miasma, please. If this guy goes away, then so be it. He's not going away yet. Why can I not attack? Don't you have Vigorous Assault? You do. Okay, what's going on? You move 2 tiles. Okay, well, I don't know. Whatever. I think that's a bug or whatever. But sure. That's fine. Everything's fine all the time. There you go. Yeah, not gaining a lot per fight for Zubar, since he didn't actually get to deal any damage. Well, so it goes. Orcs. Orcs. How are we doing? Seems we're fine. Apart from this armor. Then again, Shurate has anticipation, so even if he gets hit here, it's fine. Let's not make any changes there. Let's kill them. Hopefully no one gets hit in the head by a berserk chain. .95 miss. Sure. That's probably fine. Okay, so Super does have Steel Brow. Zahiri doesn't. I'll passing step out of there just in case. It might not matter at all, but sure. Just kill that one. Okay, they missed. That means the fight is over. Well, I missed as well. Okay. So, continue to Whitethal. 2 skull and noble contract available. Okay, so let's see. Travel to Fursten Wall, help in the siege. Where is that? Oh, am I on the wrong house? Yeah, there. This is the wrong house. Kind of the wrong house. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I wanted to ally with the child's doodle house, not this one. But they're both the same colors, kind of, so I missed that. I guess it doesn't matter, but let's head to Heldenland first. Sell our garbage, maybe even find something to... Well, no, never mind, there is no weaponsmith there. Anyway, okay. Selling price is not excellent, but we'll take it. Like it matters at this point. I'll continue holding a military cleaver just in case. Okay, there we go. Check what these are. Don't care. Alright, 2 skull. I would take it if it's a 3 skull, but it's not. I guess, sure. Sure, it's not going as I planned, but sure, let's take that contract there. See how the nobles are. Piss off the wrong house in the process, but that's fine. And also kill some orcs. Slightly annoying terrain here. Okay, so what I will do here is just hold still, and that means people are going to get stunned. Someone's going to get stunned, but I can't be arsed to advance here. It's fine. I'll put some shield guys in front, I guess. Don't care as much if they get stunned. Don't care about spearballing. I can hold steady. Yeah, it's fine. Let's use Onslaught instead. And no one does actually get stunned. At least yet. Okay. Okie dokie. And now we slaughter them. Oh. Never mind, I guess we don't. Well, Mahdi doesn't. Silly orcsies. Yes, yes, it is extremely amusing that you were able to land that one hit there. That guy managed to hit his friend there. Okay, one more. It seems we might be taking miasma damage. Oh well. Oh well. Whose turn is it? It's your turn, okay. Alright, so that's taken care of. Einar gets a level. Einar now level 17. Okay, more melee skill, I guess. Alright, so we see their camp. I'll leave it be. Let's go to Frostenwall. And yeah, Zupar will be using the flail instead of the cleaver. And also let's start him close to Bertram so that we get to actually swing that flail twice. Some of the time. I guess I'll start Hadi out with the net, though we won't get into the battle straight away. At least I think so. You come to Sir Gero's siege camp to find soldiers loading a net of heads into a catapult and launching it over Furstenwall's fortifications. The commander himself comes to your side, soaking in the scene with a wide and satisfied smile. You know, some of those heads were of our own, but I figured the kids over the walls wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's not about whose head, but how many, you know? Come, sellsword. He guides you to his command tent and there lays out a map. The defenders are tired and recent information tells me that they are almost out of food and beginning to fight over scraps. But I do not have the time for them to realize the futility of their situation. I must force it upon them. We are to begin an assault sometime soon. You need to be there when the order comes. Okay. I don't actually remember doing like a siege contract ever. Probably I have, but this isn't the battle contract. This is the siege contract. Well, anyway. Let's see if anything's different about this. An order comes down to set Furstenwall ablaze. You watch as Sir Gero's war camp sets the skies alight in a hailstorm of fire siege shots and arrow showers. Fires soon start rising from behind the walls, and you see men running around wrapped in flames. As the inferno begins to consume the insides of Furstenwall, the front gates open and a group of blackened, desperate men rush out. Seeing them, Sir Gero orders everyone to charge. I think this might even be the same settlement that we protected from greenskins from a siege a while back. Anyway, lots of heavy footmen, a few knights, a few standard bearers, a few crossbowmen, a few billmen, many footmen. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we do against the two-skull noble contract. 36 of them, 29 of us. Okay, I'll lower the combat speed a little bit. I do love this noble war music. We'll let the dogs out. Might be using Blitzkrieg immediately, but I will wait on that. Sadly, they are kind of blocking us, but I guess that's understandable since I didn't move. Man at arms with a Kriegsmesser, well, that's our ally. Man-at-Arms with a two-handed flail. That is our enemy. Lots of dogs here. Arbalester with a tier 3 crossbow as well. Okay, continue waiting. I'm not going to spend like too much brain power on this fight, but a little bit maybe. Here's the knight. Well, I think there were multiple knights, like 2 of them or something. Anyway. If I don't rotate Zubair, he gets to attack nothing. Also, here's the other knight, Sir Gerlach. Well, I guess it's fine if he doesn't get to attack here. 67 is the higher chance. I think I'll wait for Einar. No, never mind, I can't. Never mind. Brain fart. Okay, AoE. Flails work nicely. Oh, and there is a Lord de Bertwin. Quite the stats he has. I think what I'll probably do is let our allies handle this flank. And let's focus on their forces in the middle and the south. So let's not send a Zahiri there. Okay. Herald's bodyguards. I remember these guys being very tough from the Poacher run. Quite deadly. Here's the Herald himself. Alright. 79. Okay. Alright. Do I passing step? I think I will, though it's going to put Zahiri at a pretty bad spot. There are some halberdiers over here as well. Maybe I don't in that case. 5 AP attack, so they can move there. And still attack this position if I move there. Problem is, if I don't move Zahiri out of the way, where will Zubair go? I guess it's not a big problem. It's a slight problem though. Maybe take the high ground there at some point. Well, let's stay. Stay where you are. I think Bertram wants this position probably. Hadi also a candidate for it. But that means don't move Wolfgang there. Do that. And Charade will go for damage instead of Spearball. I think they have so many shields. The Spearball is going to fail at some point. And the spear is pretty good at dealing damage against humans. Then again, they do have a lot of armor. So not that fantastic, but still. I guess Leofric and Charade will go for this guy, the man-at-arms on this flank. Let's go for it. Okay. Fencer has taken a high ground. Hits Zahiri. It doesn't deal that much, but we obviously don't want to be hit multiple times. Anyway, Blitzkrieg or not? Probably not. Not yet, I don't think. I think Zubair gets next to the Fencer as well. Probably. The Blitzkrieg does have its advantages though. I don't know. This is a pretty good spot also for Hades throwing weaponry. Where else will he go if I take that with Bertram? Be like here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's move Bertram there. That gives Inspiring Presence at least to Mahdi. I think it also works for Einar. Since the man at arms is there, it won't work for the others, I think. If I rotate with Mahdi with the man at arms, then it will. I think. Anyway, probably just attack. 46 or 50. Let's go for the 50. Lands it. Okay, go for a single target attack here. Let's keep your fatigue up. Good hit. Definitely possible to suffer casualties here. Even though this is only a 2 skull. But that's fine. Also, yes, that's their Blitzkrieg, right? Wasn't that Blitzkrieg? Can I see it here? Well, anyway, I can see... Yes, that was the Blitzkrieg. Well, so these guys are Blitzkrieged. Sir Gerlach's squire is not. Sir Gerlach himself is. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. If he stuns Zahiri, that's the only target he can go for. But maybe another one of them will act before he does and take that position, which would be better for us. Anyway, like I said, let's try to leave this flank for our allies for the most part. So they are weaker than they are. Weaker than the enemies are, that is. Lord Bertwin's square. Okay, and there is Lord Bertwin. Do we have a lord with us? I don't think we do. So, yeah. We are... Our allies are quite a bit weaker than they are. We only have like 1 knight. That's basically it. Okay, well... That's why we're here, I suppose. Well, in any case, let's move there. And just in Dom. Milo is a bit awkwardly positioned. Unless I just take that position now and then just move Zupir here and maybe one of these guys will die. In which case Zupir can take their place. Kind of awkward though. Yeah, I don't think I want to rely on that. That means that Milo sticks around in the north. Well, that's fine. Go for a dog. Okay, and Hadi can take this spot. Yeah, I think was Gerhard there? Which is the reason I'm not I didn't consider that earlier for him. Anyway, whatever. Well, we don't have Berserk, but I guess I'll still just kill this guy. The miasma is going to be a bit strange in a fight like this, especially with our allies potentially stepping into it. Well, it's fine, it's fine. I could even step here, but that allows the fencer to do the... what is it called? Lunge. So let's step there. It's not the best spot to take, but sure. And here's their Blitzkrieg turn. They are about to kill this fool. Still alive? Oh. Shurade has been stunned. And he wouldn't have been had the Blitzkrieg not been there. Okay, sure, Fencer, sure. Well, he missed. He missed all of his attacks, but that's pretty ridiculous. Anyway. Okay, our Billman is about to die. If not now, then next round. Out of curiosity, what was the chance to land that stun on Charade from the flail? $53, okay. Well, sure. Why not? Why not? This guy is shield walling. Would be nice to activate Berserk with that. Then I could passing step here as well. It's a bit of a shame that you are wavering, Zahiri. Well, I guess I can get the kill for Wolfgang, but I don't really need that Berserk activation because of combo. So I guess I'll just go for it, even though it's not quite ideal. But we do get there. Okay. I could also passing step here, go for their backline. But just killing the standard bearer now is pretty good. Then again, if I kill the fencer with Wolfgang, then I can step there with Zubair. And that's a pretty damn nice spot for him. Yeah, I think so. This is kind of aggressive, but if someone's going to be able to handle a positioning like that, it's someone with 72 melee defense, underdog, and pattern recognition. So let's do it. And I might end up regretting that, because the Herald's bodyguards are pretty dangerous. But at least they don't have Backstabber as far as I can see, so... Also, yes, can any of them take this position before Zubair does? Potentially, yes. Okay, that is a problem, actually. That is actually a problem, so I think I'll just have one swing here, or, well, maybe two. But let's passing step here after all. Let's go for the Halberdier with the 95. I guess I'll go for the kill. Okay, good. Good to not miss that 95 there. Okay, this is nice. This is a very nice thing. They're still holding on just fine, but... There you go. Fencer has been dealt with as well. I think I'll wait with Wolfgang. Might want to reposition. Okay, well, the Man-at-Arms was able to stun Charade, but we have been able to stun him as well. Pretty good. Alrighty. Not quite a kill there, though. Still pretty damn nice. Guess I'll... let's see, do we have Relentless? Yes, you do. Well, let's wait. Just in case I want to move that one tile later on. Alright, Blitzkrieg is probably now. That or I use Hold Steady now. I think I use Blitzkrieg though. Now's a good time for it, I think. Let's use it. A bit far from here, but that's fine. These guys have a ton of initiative, so it's fine. Okay, Riposte is doing work. Not sure why there was yelling. That was like the Berserk Rage yell. So not sure why the hell that was there, but I guess it's not that important. Zahiri has been knocked back though, and is also staggered now. Well, at least Zubair, it seems, can take this spot, so not all is bad about that. Okay, it seems that Lord Berthwin might end up there, in which case I probably... Well, never mind. Zubair does act next, so he can take the high ground. But anyway, let's wait with Theodobald and decide after that what to do. I guess I'll go for a Herald's Bodyguard now instead of the Standard Bearer. Okay, stunned. Nice to see. Yeah, okay, Lord Berthwin has arrived. 71 to hit Sir Gerlach. I guess I will just go for it immediately. I do have the net on Hadi, but 71 is pretty high. Also, we might just use it on like this guy, Sir Agnar over there. Okay, can we do it twice? 68 now. He has pattern recognition, but we do get there. 10 hit points left for Sir Gerlach. Alright, and I guess Hadi just goes for the Marshal. There's our knight. Okay, well, he's actually taking a pretty good spot, going up against Lord Berthwin. Alright. I guess we stay put with Wolfgang. I mean, there's not much point moving, I don't think. Only a couple of options available as well. Okay, I think Milo... I don't want him being hit by these backline weapons though. But they don't have Backstabber, so he will be pretty difficult to hit if they decide to go for him. So I think he just continues bullying War Dogs in that case. Or trying to. Anyway, I guess I'll use Indom instead of Shield Wall there. Alright, and I could even wait with Einar. But I think clearing Sir Gerlach might be a good idea. Zahiri is completely fatigued out, so I wonder if I recover with him now. That gives us the riposte again. Also, speaking of riposte, oh yes, now I remember, I did give him that fencing sword as a backup weapon in case that longsword starts to break. Let's just go for these guys, I think. It's slightly wasteful for the damage, but it's fine. And Lord Berthwin has been hit twice and also overwhelmed. 2 kills, good. I'll wait. Yeah, I think I will recover. Let's do it. And Hadi probably just goes for the Halberdier immediately. There you go. Stepping into the miasma, not an entirely welcome prospect. But I can probably get Berserk activation from this Halberdier, so it's probably fine. More of them are pouring in though. I'll go for it. Didn't even check what the chance was. It was 95 though. Alright, there you go. I can advance or I can step straight back. I think I'll step back actually. Hit and run. Yeah, let's do it like that. And now let's use hold steady. Are you fleeing? Yes, you are. Lord Bertwin is fleeing. He's most likely getting rallied though. But let's go for this standard bearer here. Okay, not quite. Continue indoming. Finally, we get to do something with charade. All right. Yeah. Okay, our man at arms is doing work. Things are happening. And yes, Lord Bertwin has been rallied. It seems we're winning this pretty easily though. 21 of them left. Here's Sir Agnar though. Can I move and attack? Yes. That is a 95 though. This guy is shield walling. Are you shield walling? Yes. Okay, well, just go for him. Just go for him in that case. I might still move though. Just get a bit closer. Yeah, let's do it. This guy is now fleeing. I think Mahdi just holds. Step there. Milo goes for the back line. Actually deals okay damage as well. Now let's use the Falcon. Okay. Zahiri has been hit again. Chance was what? It was from an elevated position. 58. Okay. Melee skill of 99. Confident for some reason. Why are you guys confident? Because you got a couple of kills here, I guess. Okay, no. 55 miss. Do I dare try to move? It would be nice to move. To be able to move, that is. I'll try it. Since Leofric hasn't taken any damage, he's quite likely getting hit though. But dodge is a 46. Now hopefully he doesn't get stunned, because if I want to keep the no weight bonuses, obviously I can't wait there. Maybe I should have pushed this guy away in that case. Well, I didn't. Einar waits. Okay, let's go for Sir Agnar probably, instead of Lord Bertwin. It's also the higher chance. Good. Oh, nice shot, dude. Might be time to recover here with Gerhard. I think it is. What are you doing? Pulling this guy closer. Well, I guess it works out for us. But that's quite the suicidal move by this Billman. Okay, anyway. Just go for Sir Agnar. No other targets available. There you go. Oh yeah, it's because they have what's it called? Exude confidence. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't have that for anyone, but yeah. Okay, just use Onslaught, even though some of us have already acted. Maybe it's time to actually attack something with Thunderbolt. Probably is. Let's wait for Sir Gero to possibly damage his armor though. Okay. And go for the Herald's Bodyguard. Should have actually gone for the Onslaught push there. Oh, Milo has been actually hit at some point. Well, I guess I can shield wall. Unless I rotate, I can't actually attack anything currently with Mahdi. Yeah. Let's wait. When in doubt, wait. And it seems I am in doubt. Oh, why did you just shield wall? Well, whatever. Okay, so someone I guess is stepping into the miasma. Is it Einar though? I think it is Einar. Steps into his own miasma. And goes for the AoE attack. Gets a kill. And yeah, sure, Mahdi also steps into the fumes. That also means that Hadi is now completely blocked from being able to do anything. He can move there though. So I guess I was wrong. Okay, no room to actually attack anything or move. Well, let's wait for some space to be cleared. Okay. Alright, 15 left, so yeah, the fight is won, it seems, without casualties. Go for that guy. Why are you yelling? We ate some mushrooms a while back for the Black Monolith, but why are you still berserk raging? Like, what the hell? Not sure what's going on. $13 left. Make that 12. Make that 11. Also, it seems somehow Lord Bertwin has ended up next to Zubar there on the high ground. Was it because Sir Gero pushed him? Maybe. Anyway, so here he can't get anywhere. Well, I guess I can go the long way around. And go for the Herald. So, sure. Let's do that. Alright. The Herald is down, his bodyguards are down, we have basically Lord Bertwin left as a semi-threat. So we are victorious today. Okay, I think I might have even seen enough of the Noble War with just this one fight. We are, well, quite obviously, I guess, pretty damn strong at this point, since we're so high level and we've dealt with the Monolith, etc. This was only a 2-skull, but still semi-easy in the end, so I think I might be done with the run now. I reserve the right to change my mind, but I think I'm probably done with the Gladiator run. But obviously, well, not obviously, but I will be making an epilogue episode if I am done. So basically there's kind of one more episode to go. But yeah, let's finish these guys off. And yeah, I'll speak more about the run and what will be up next in that epilogue episode, which probably will be the next one. But like I said, I still reserve the right to change my mind if I feel like it. But yeah, 4 of them left. It seems one of them is going to get away. That's fine with me. I could maybe stop him, maybe, but I don't care. It's fine. Go live your best life, Mr. Halberdier. Maybe could have caught up with him with Leofric, but like I said, let's let him go. Let's show some mercy. A rare thing in this world. Okay, so there we go. Goodbye. It's over. Alright, and there Zubar gets to be level 19. But I think that was the final fight of the run. Probably. Anyway, if it was... Well, let's read through this. You pick through the remains of Furstenwall. The dead bodies draw your eye because you've never seen so many burnt corpses in one place. One is clutching a tiny shape that, upon a closer look, is revealed to be an infant. Sir Geralt walks up and claps you on the shoulder. Ah, that's a shame. Hey, you did a good job, Sellsword. Don't think twice about nothing. You got it? You nod. The commander smiles briefly before ordering his men to start flying house gunboats banners everywhere they can. Best to let strangers know that this burnt husk of a fort has new owners. Okay. And yeah, we could report back in here, which is now part of their noble house. You report to Baron Einar von Gunbald that Furstenwall has been taken and is now under control. The man hides a smirk behind his hand, keeping some fair bit of composure as if nobility shouldn't lower themselves to the unprofessional excitement of the layman. He simply nods as though this news had been expected. Good, good, of course. The man snaps his fingers and the servant hands you a satchel of crowns. Okay, so there we go. So that's enough for now. Like I said, quite likely the last real episode of the run, but there will be an epilogue. And there's a small chance that I'll decide to keep the run going. But anyway, like I said, that's enough for now. Guess I'll level Zupar here first, so... sure, have more of that and more of that. And let's take that finesse. And out of curiosity, now, when you swing the cleaver... Okay, 7 fatigue per swing. So, yeah, that's quite nice. Anyway, that is enough for now. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.